Welcome back to 2.5 Gamers. This is Crispy. We have returned, and today we're going to be reviewing Starhawk.
It all started with a spark. A flash of blue gold. Rift energy. When the rush kicked off, rifters spread across the spur like wildfire. Planets that once were wastelands now had men, all fighting to stake their claim, looking to strike it rich. But those rifts could just as easily make them monsters. And that's where we make our money. Cutter and I save claims, clean up the jobs others can't. We're rift salvagers. Damn good news. We've hit every quota, never backed down from a job. This time.
So we're going to be reviewing this game as a 2.5 gamer format. Gameplay, graphics, and story. So let's start off with gameplay. Gameplay, this game is it's pretty smooth when it comes to the game type that it is. Now let's get into what kind of type of game that it is. It's a third-person shooter mixed with RTS, mixed with build and play. Yes, I know it sounds a little bit complicated, but it is extremely fun. Third-person shooter, I mean, your average crouch, shoot, point, you know, all that stuff. But the thing that makes this game so unique is the fact that you can build buildings like if you were in RTS, and you get energy from the rift energy that we'll get into a little bit later. And you get the rift energy, you build bunkers, you build walls to keep the enemy from coming into your base. You get different kinds of what are those things called? Beam towers, so you can shoot down planes. You can build jeeps, tanks, or hawks, planes, basically Starhawks. And it's really fun. One of the most addictive multiplayers I played this year, considering that I have school and all, and I can't get off of it. Usually I'm the responsible gamer, and I don't get off. This game will make you an irresponsible student / gamer. It'll make you play for hours. I literally sat down from 6 and went to 6 a.m. playing this game, but let's not get into that. Yeah, this game is extremely addictive. The only thing bad about the gameplay I can say, and I think it turns off a lot of people, is that you can kind of get overpowered in the multiplayer aspect of it. You can get swarmed by tanks and warhawks, and you can't build shit. But that's just due to the fact that your faction wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing. So it really has nothing to do with the balance of the game. It has to do with the skill set level that you're playing with. The story in this game, just the fact that it has a story at all, it is pretty cool, because this game originally, in the first Warhawk, they kind of had to strip the story campaign, so they just put on full-on multiplayer. And in Starhawk, you have multiplayer. You have multiplayer and campaign. So the campaign in this game starts off as you're a guy who's mining rifter energy, and you go to the universe with your brother, and all of a sudden some kind of mishap happens, and he disappears, and you survive by this machine on your back that takes the rifter energy out of you before you turn. It turns out that you're turned into this rifter energy guy that helps people, and you go from there. I'm not even showing you that much gameplay from the campaign itself, because I don't want to ruin it. But the campaign has cutscenes, comic book style, kind of like Sucker Punch Infamous 2 and Infamous 1. And it does a good job of narrating the everything and whatnot. But that's not what's shining in this game. It's a multiplayer. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty good, but it's not the best thing ever. I give it an 8 out of 10. You won't be disappointed by it. It's a nice little way for you to learn how to play multiplayer in the game. So it's pretty cool. Alright, so I noticed I didn't give any the gameplay any score. I give that a 9 out of 10. So overall, the whole game, when you put in graphics, gameplay, and the story, overall I give it a 9 out of 10. This game is a breath of fresh air, considering that there's Call of Duties every year, there's Battlefields every year, there's Medal of Honors every year. This game is a fresh breath of air of something new, where it takes a chance, and it mixes RTS with third-person shooter, and build and battle and all that stuff. And it's something new that I haven't seen before, and it's a really fun concept, and it works when you're on a good team and it's evened out. And on a side note, I know we haven't done something in a week for the weekly news on 2.5 Gamers, but we're still here, we're still relevant, we're still going to kick some ass, we're still going to give you some breaking news. There's just been kind of dead the past week, so we didn't give you anything, we didn't want to bore you to death. So don't lose faith in us, we'll come back kicking your asses. Alright, 2.5 Gamers, peace. Crispy.